Yo, what's going on, guys? All our reptiles here, and today I'm going to tell you about the top 5 things that nobody told me about my blue-tongued skink before I got her. I always do a ton of research before I do anything sorts of getting reptiles. I get books, I read articles, I search up things, I see what's good for them, what's not good for them. I do so much research, but number 1, blue-tongued skinks are ridiculously messy. I mean, as you can see in her enclosure right now, it is just destroyed. Like, I spot clean all of my enclosures once a week, or if they poop a ton, twice a week. But hers, I have to do, feels like every other day, because she throws her lettuce so far around. I mean, the food bowl is like halfway across the enclosure from where I actually put it. I mean, and she spills the water all the time because she drinks a lot of water. And she puts her bedding into her water bowl, and it just frustrates me because normally I do that twice a week. But her, I have to do it maybe every 2 days. Or if I don't stick it in the ground enough, she will dump it everywhere. Number 2, blue-tongued skinks can fit into ridiculously small spots. I have multiple spots in this room, including the closet that's right there, that she just fits under. I mean, it's annoying. And obviously I'm not holding her right now because she would probably try to jump off me and run to one of those places. Most times I have to chase her around the room so she doesn't get into these spots. I mean, it's ridiculous. As you can see now, she's going underneath it, and it's ridiculously hard for her to stop her from doing that, because all she wants to do is to get away from you. Well, that leads me on to number 3. Blue-tongued skinks hate to be handled. I mean, for Athena's case, she was a rescue. She was never handled for the 8 years the guy had her. So, I mean, she was never handled much, but let me get her out and let me show you. Alright, well, she's pretty calm right now, but I mean, as soon as she starts wanting to go, she will move. Right now, I have gotten her a lot better and used to handling, but she's not one I would purposely hold for 30 minutes or whatever, or let run around the room like Inferno, my bearded dragon, because she wants to hide instead of explore. Because not like exploring. Oh, well, you're gonna go into shed. You are totally white under there. And as you can see, she's gonna use her muscle in her tail to try to get away from me. And in my opinion, other than larger monitor lizards, she is the hardest, one of the hardest medium-sized animals to hold. Medium to small. But, I mean, they just don't like being held. And, it's hard because if they want to go somewhere, you kind of got to help them because they just got little nub feet. I mean, with her, she doesn't have many toenails because she was not kept in the right humidity. But, I mean, she's a sausage in my hands that has little baby chihuahua feet. I mean, she is the dachshund of the reptile world. It's kind of funny. But she's actually pretty calm today. Normally she isn't. But she also does hiss at you a lot, and it puts off the mentality when I first held her. It's like, oh God, she's gonna bite me. She's gonna hurt me. But no, she's never bitten me. She's weird. She hisses at you constantly, but at the same time, she's okay with handling. I mean, you would think she'd be a lot worse, but right now she is actually very calm. Normally she isn't. She'd probably be on the floor right now if I didn't have her. But let's go on to number 4. Well, I might as well keep her out because she is a lot calmer, but this is number 4. Blue-tongued skink's body language can be very misleading. I mean, for a lot of people, they read the animals' body language to see if they are upset or they look like they want to bite you. She always looks like she's gonna bite you. She always hisses at you. I mean, she's never opened her mouth for the point of trying to bite you. I mean, she looks like a big... You're actually surprisingly good today. Oh, are you gonna fall off me, huh? But she is like probably one of the best animals that I have. She is probably the most misleading reptile in my collection, because she sounds like she's gonna bite you. I mean, it's constant hissing. Right now she's not doing it, but, well, actually she is, but it's just constant hissing, and it's very misleading for people that don't really know much about reptiles, but like them enough to hold them. But a lot of people will not hold her because she hisses so much. But I know she's not going to bite anyone, and now she's starting to get really squirmy. Huh? Well, let's go on to number 5. Last but not least, number 5. I honestly think blue-tongued skinks are the most photohygienic animal, because she will jump, or she will like pose every single time. It looks like she just has her head down. It just looks like she's posing, and it's the most adorable thing. I mean, people say leopard geckos are the most photohygienic because they look like they're smiling constantly. She looks like she's smiling. I mean, she looks like kind of annoyed right now. But, oh, I know you're hissing at me. See, I mean, she's not going to hurt me. I'm, like, touching her mouth, or I'm touching her lips, and she's not going to hurt me. She's gotten so used to me handling her. I mean, but yeah, I really do think they're the most photohygienic animal. I mean, because she will pose on the rocks like she's getting painted in, like, or sculpted like in a marble sculpture, like way back when they actually had those, like in museums. I mean, she's kind of doing it right now. She's kind of just like posing. But she's beautiful. I haven't even had her for a year yet, actually, but I learn new things every day from her. This was the 5 things I learned about after getting Athena, my blue-tongued skink. I mean, from handleability to misunderstood body language, I mean, all of it rounds out to be a hissy blue-tongued skink that doesn't want to hurt you, just wants to get away from you. And if it does bite you, it's in self-defense. It's not trying to eat you, because obviously you're a little bit bigger than a 2-foot blue-tongued skink. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. That's what happens. But I'm all our reptiles, and I will see you on the next video.